Here we have the unboxing of a 5-speed bench drill press from Harbor Freight. Central machinery. Here it is all unlaid out. Pole, platform, base, motor, chuck and bit, handles, limited hardware. I'm going to put it all together, starting off with attaching the main pole to the base with these 1/2-inch bolts. Alright, so we got the pole on to the base. A little fun fact, was using a socket wrench, but unfortunately they have the bolts so close to the side, you can't get the socket wrench out, so you're going to need an open wrench. Alright, next up, the platform. Platform's going to go on top of the pole, and then the motor will go on after that. So the platform slides right on pretty easy. I'm just going to leave it loose and set it all the way to the bottom so that when I go to put the motor on, I don't have to deal with that in my way at all, and then I'll just raise it back up at the end. Alright, so the motor assembly really does just sit on. There's a little screw here and here that you need to make sure you loosen up before you set it on there, and then it just slides right in. You'll have to line it up the way that you want it lined up, because it has free range to move however you want it, and then you tighten it down. Alright, so using the provided Allen wrench, went ahead and tightened the 2 headstock screws. Good hand tighten, nothing too crazy. Now we're going to move on to putting the handles onto the spindle here. The handles go on pretty easy. They screw right in. Tighten right up. Now we got to put on the last few pieces here. These go right where you think they do. Tighten them up with the smaller provided Allen wrench. Then we'll plug it in and give it a go. Alright, so the next thing that we got to do is put the chuck on. Now, according to the instructions, what we need to do is set the chuck into the spindle. Well, first of all, you got to make sure the teeth are all the way inside. So, use the chuck key, get the spindle or the teeth, whatever you want to call them, inside all the way so that they're not poking out at all. And we're going to put this onto the spindle, just gently tap, it'll hold in place. It says to have the platform about 6 inches, no less, between the chuck and the platform. Then we're going to find a scrap piece of wood, put it on there, and then we're going to take handle and spin it down. We're just gonna gently give it a few taps, make sure it's in place, make sure this is lined up so we're not out of place at all. And then we're gonna give it a nice decent push downwards to make sure it's all set in place. There we have it. We have a fully set up 5-speed bench press. So just a few features on this: on-off switch with the safety button that pops in and out. Another on-off switch for the light that comes with it. If you want to change RPMs, open up the top. It's got a pulley system up here, and then it's got different levels for where this belt needs to be for it to be on different revs. The platform will move side to side. You can move it any way you want. I would certainly suggest, if you have a spot on your workbench or a separate workbench that you'll be mounting this to, that you mount it in place. Thanks for checking out the video. Hope it was helpful.